Office 365 gives you a convenient place to get to all your communication and collaboration space. For example, you can go in and get to your calendar, and you will be able to view your calendar. Yeah. Alternatively, you can go into your email and you can get your mail. So under such circumstances, sometimes you may want to have all this information in one place. So what if you wanted to reorganize Office 365? And that's where Webparts360 comes into place. We allow you to reorganize content within Office 365, like your calendar, your email, and your people within a single place. So here I have, these are some of the people within my location, and I can see how long they've created. So I am able to come in and just check to see what are all the mails that I have received, right? And also see the mails that I've sent out. Okay? It's in a similar way, I can actually view and look at all my calendar and see all my calendar events, or view it just in terms of listing and pick up this information. So far, nothing. So when I look at the people, I can now go in and search for people. Say, for example, if I want to search for a guy with the name R, I will find some guy. And here within here, Rico, I will be able to click in. Now, once I do this, I have a context of a person. I can now see all the emails received from Rico, or all the emails I sent to them. At any one time, I can pick up and look at the document and conveniently see all this information behind the system. Now that is very cool. Now how do we do that? And this is where the magic of Webparts360 comes in. Webparts360 gives you a solution designer that works within Office 365. And within this designer, you can come in and connect the information of the mail of the people and integrate it to your solution. In fact, if you wanted to, you can even connect to your mobile support as well, right? The system manages all the pages which forms part of this solution, right? And you can set up connectivity string to your system. So one of the functions of the system is that you are able to pull in data from your calendar and your people and your email as if it was simply a SQL statement. So we have a thing where you can just select from this and you can pull this information in the system, right? Now, alternatively, sometimes I might want to create documents out. So for example, I could create a custom list that stores all the information for my email. So I want to just have the attachment, I want to have the field, and I can just do so, right? And when I've done this, I can now set up an email detail, and within the email detail, I will be able to create a stage, and when I add, I can now build a connectivity and send this email right via Office 365 connection, because I have a lot of action. When I have this, I have Office 365, I have mail, I can send a mail, and I can now come in and pass the item that I have, okay, and pick up the information that I want and send the email in the body and whichever function that I want, okay, and that does the whole task. Similarly, when I do my contact, when I do a calendar event, I can also set up that list in my new appointment. I can also have an action that connect to my event, right? So here under calendar management, I can create an event, delete or update an event, And this creation will just fill up all the field that I want and pass the event over to the system. So I can just put whichever, if I wanted to put a body, I can put a body statement, and that will be part of my solution. Yeah. So when I save that, I am done. So that's why system, we have the ability to now go in here and connect all this information. So if I want to search data, right, and I look for Rico, and I find that this is account, I can go into his account. I can now see all the email I received and all the emails that I sent, right? If I want to send him a new email, I can click on this, and the system will pick up his email, and I will say, this is a new demo. Can you read this? And I will send this in the system. We'll go behind the scene, send this, save this onto my custom list, and at the back, push an action and push this through email. And within a minute, that would be available in my system. So when I go back to my email, and I look at my sent mail, I will see that this is the mail that I will send over to Rico, right? And when I come back now and I just do a refresh, and hopefully the system would have seen that I've actually also sent an email on the demo as shown this afternoon. And that's how you integrate and renovate Office 365 around a business context.